I am going to show you, this is I-20, and I want to show you where the Longview City Council will be voting this Thursday, the 13th, 2024. They are going to be trying to vote a permit to rezone 2120 Loop 281 Longview, Texas. The company's name is Mint. They've been in business 12 months. They are a foreign bio-mining facility that they are now calling a recycling facility. The reason why that's important is because their recycling plant is what they're calling it, I believe. They've changed the name this whole time. They've been bio-mining, so they changed it to recycling. Let me tell you why that's very vital for our community. Okay, do you see right here behind these trees, we have a lady who just built her kitchen, her dream. And she serves the community. We support local. We have ranchers. Behind here, we've got farms. We have lambs. We have animals. And we have non-toxic soil that we can grow food in that we buy from our local farms all the time. We support local. We're stronger together. So I-20 is right here. And I'm fixing to take you on a ride to show you exactly where they're trying to give this recycling hazardous toxic company Mint a permit to open, where there's 3 residential areas on 3 sides, a school across the street from kindergarten to 12th, an entire daycare, and a huge church. 3 blocks down is Hallsville Elementary, and the toxins they will be used, the facts show us that they are more hazardous to children than anybody else. We have 2 schools within a 3-block radius of where they want to open this up at and rezone it so they can open. So if they're not hazardous and things like that, these types of things they're asking. I was telling y'all, let me take a side note. I was telling y'all about the permit. Well, they don't have to go and get the permit that most chemical companies have to get because they're going under the guidelines of recycling facility. So a recycling facility can get an easy permit from the city, and they can go to our water company, and our water company can easily tell them to empty their toxins into our water system, which the company has admitted. The city council, I put out a call to action, and they took down the websites, the email addresses for the city council. I just 2 days ago put out a call to action to email the councilmen and let them know what kind of information we've been coming up with. The World Economic Forum backs Mint. Okay, Mint was in New Zealand. Their main office is in New Zealand, but they were not allowed to open their biomining there. They had to go to Australia. And they have been in Australia for maybe about 12 months with this brand new technology. Well, here's the key, guys. It doesn't matter what technology you have, you still have to use certain chemicals for the 2 totally different chemical processes they will be using to extract, things from rocks and from old computers. Now, this is I-20. We're fixing to take a right. We have cattle on each side. We have ranchers on each side that live in these homes with their families. These chemicals will have no less than 17 toxic chemical reactions from the process and the chemicals they will be using, to which we found out, and we have proof. There's documentation. You can check it out. It's all in black and white. They will be using acid and other chemicals that are dangerous. 2 doors down, we have a family-owned local business. We support our local businesses, guys. We support you. We support the ranchers around here. We support the farmers around here. So here we go. We're going to take a right. 2 doors down, this family owns a bulk fertilizer company, I believe. They sell other stuff. You got to go check them out. They have a really cool stuff on the inside y'all enjoy. So we're going to take this right. Now, these 2 schools haven't been here for very long. And they haven't done anything to the highway. So when these trucks come in, they're going to be coming in off I-20. Y'all ready? Okay, we're going to go right down here. If you look behind me and in front of me, there's farmers, there's ranchers, locally owned businesses. We have all kinds of stuff around here that is locally owned. We have people with animals that will not be able to have clean water to drink. We'll have toxic land. We'll have pollution in our air. It's all proven. The 17 chemical reactions, at least 17 chemical reactions. And if you want to check it out, Mint has a couple of patents. I think maybe 6 to 8 patents. And you can read for yourself what kind of chemicals they use. You can look where the UK did not allow them to open, and there's hazmat suits being worn by the people on the inside. So one truck holds 2,000 to 6,000 pounds. So they're going to have multiple trucks coming through this area. This is all residential. As you're going to see up here, we have cattle. Okay, every single one of these chemical reactions will destroy the land, the air, the water. Okay, guys, we can't, all the money that you got, not going to replace one child that are killed. And if the city are together, the city council, the Brother Charles, who's been a dynamic hand in letting people know about this. 3 o'clock, May 9th. He handed me a piece of paper when I went to pick up my grandson from school and let me know that at 5:30 that evening, the city council was going to vote to give a permit to rezone 2120, I believe, Loop 281, Longview, Texas, so that Mint Corporation could open, which is a biomining facility, which is hazardous, completely destroys the ecosystem. We have all the proof of that technician program. I understand that if you have a chemical and you mix it with another chemical, you are going to have a chemical reaction. These chemical reactions will destroy aquatic life. They have carcinogens in them. This is going to be fed into our water system. It will destroy the soil. It will destroy everything like the air. You will have pollutants in the air. You're going to have toxins in the water. The almighty dollar cannot replace clean water for our community. Why are we who is going to allow this facility to open by giving it a permit that goes underneath the radar of most chemical companies that have to 100% can guarantee no toxins will get in the air, but yet also told us that the toxins will be fed into the water. Here we go around this corner, guys. You're going to see there's ranches back here. There's cattle's back here. Right up here to the left-hand side, the city is wanting to give a permit for a biomining, hazardous, toxic facility to open that they are now calling a recycling facility, 2120 East Loop 281. Now look across the street over here, guys. You see this church? This church has a huge daycare. This church has a full school. Right over here to the left, right here, fertilizer. You mix those chemicals with these chemicals, it's going to explode. So every single truck that comes here that carries 2,000 to 6,000 pounds of toxic waste, they have to turn around. Right here, they have to make a U-turn to get back there to the facility. There's 3 residential areas around here. There's farmers, businesses. There's clean air. Can we all agree on that? We want clean air for us and our children in the next 7 generations. Here we go, guys. Elementary school right here to the left-hand side. We have documentation that these chemicals are more harmful to children than anybody else. There you go, guys. Live from Longview, Texas. Stand with us this Thursday, the 13th, 5:30 p.m. at the City Hall of Longview, Texas, to tell the City Council that we do not want our air polluted, our land and our water being toxic. We do not want our families and our animals to be exposed to chemicals that are deadly.